Oh well. I left them up. So, our topics for tonight were number 1, are UFOs real? Number 2, which movie is less awful, Aragon or The Last Airbender?
Okay.
Or number 3, should it be legal to harvest unicorn horns? And
Did we
the
get any
winner,
votes?
yes, the winner by 3 votes, because nobody voted for any of the other ones, was number 1, are UFOs real?
UFOs! UFOs! Okay, so here's the coin.
We will flip it.
Okay, so heads is yes, tails is no.
Okay.
I will flip it. Whatever I get is what I have to argue.
Sounds good.
I don't know what to do. Tails. Okay, I'm going to argue for no, and you have to argue for yes.
Okay.
Which means I have to start the argument, I guess, since I flipped the coin.
Yep.
Okay, UFOs definitively are not real because it was proven a long time, I think in the early 90s, or mid to late 90s, somewhere in the 90s, that whole decade, that the crop circles that were pushed down they were using ropes and boards to push it down. And they did that over the course of a night, this whole team of teenagers and or college kids, just to get a rise out of people in the community. So, apart from that, there's not really any credible photos. All the stuff that you see pop up, I'm having a hard time here. I breathe and eat through the same tube, so it was just designed that way somehow. Thanks. Anyway, definitively UFOs are not real, and those are some reasons why. Counterpoint.
Alright. Well, just because it was proven that people made those crop circles doesn't mean that UFOs aren't real, because what is a UFO? An unidentified flying object. So, it kind of makes sense, you know, if there's an object that is flying in the sky that is unidentified, it is a UFO.
Okay, so are we talking just the straight semantics version
UFO.
of
What's a UFO? I mean, it says, are UFOs real? It doesn't say anything else. The question is just asking if UFOs are real.
Okay, well, let's split hairs then. UFOs definitely are not real because everything that has been photographed that is flying is identified as something. Even if it's identified as a UFO, even though UFO means unidentified flying object, UFO as a acronym is a means of identifying something. So even the unidentified is identifiable.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, you're the one that started this argument, so.
No, my argument made sense. Yours does not.
Mine does make sense because that is a form of identifying an object. That thing is that's a UFO over there. That is an unidentified flying object.
Because people don't know what it is.
Yeah, but they do know that it's a UFO.
No, it doesn't make any sense. Like, they call it a UFO because they don't know what it is.
Exactly. And if it's a UFO, that is a means of identifying, even if it's unidentifiable.
But here, that's what the thing is. They do exist because they're being classified as UFOs. So it's a UFO.
Okay, so UFO as an acronym does exist, but something being labeled as a UFO is no longer unidentifiable because it is identified as an unidentifiable flying object.
But it's identified as an unidentifiable flying object, so therefore it is a UFO.
Okay, but
so it exists.
Alright, it does exist, the thing that you are identifying, but the actual acronym with the 3 words, unidentified flying object, those don't exist. UFOs as a way of identifying something does exist, but unidentified flying objects do not exist because they are identified as an unidentifiable object. That is flying.
We're just going around in circles here, guys.
I mean,
this is probably going to be the shortest debate ever because we're not getting anywhere.
Well, here's the thing. I thought we were talking about aliens and spacecrafts, but once I realized, oh, it's just UFOs, it's like, well, shoot, okay, let's split that hair and let's see what I can come up with.
You came up with nothing.
I came up with the best I could. I'm trying. That's really tough.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this and let y'all know. Let y'all tell us what you think.
UFOs in the strict alien sense, that would have been a little bit easier for me to disprove.
We'll see. I know that they're real, but it's hard to prove that, so I went with the other way.
This lady right here.
So we're gonna let y'all
And the girl gets a cigar.
decide who wins this.
Yeah, let us know.
Yes, and please also suggest some debate topics
I
to vote on.
think, personally, we should change our third one. If nobody votes for it by
No,
next time.
I want to do it eventually.
I would like to too, but I mean, if it never gets picked, it's never going to get picked.
It's gonna stay there until it's picked.
Man, alright. Alright.
Yes. Also, the baby woke up, so that's another reason to cut this a little bit short. Anyway, that was a beautiful burp.
This burp brought to you by mashed potatoes.
Alright, y'all have a great night.
Good night.
Bye.